Hi guys, you're welcome back to the channel today. My name is Amaka. So in this tutorial, we are going to be learning how to make a basic sleeve. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please click on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. So let's get started. I'm going to draw a straight line. Now this is my starting point. Now from here, I'm going to mark my cap height measurement. Now my cap height measurement is 3¾ It's 3¾ Now if you want to know what your cap height measurement is, all you need to do is to divide your bust circumference by 12. Whatever it gives you, add ½ inch to it. Whatever it gives you, that's your cap height measurement. So my cap height measurement is 3¾ while my sleeve length is 15 inches. My sleeve length is 15 inches and 1.5 inches hemming allowance. Now I'm going to extend the points. Now the next thing I'm going to do, this is my cap height line. I'm going to take my armhole measurement on this line. Now half of my armhole circumference is, my armhole measurement is 16 inches. 16 divided by 2 gives you 8 inches. So this is my armhole measurement on my cap height. I'm taking my armhole measurement on my cap height. Now I'm going to add 1 inch seam allowance. On this point, I'm going to take my round sleeve measurement. Now my round sleeve measurement is 10 inches. 10 divided by 2 gives you 5 inches. So this is my 5 inches plus 1 inch seam allowance. I'm also going to bring down the same measurement here. 5 inches plus 1 inch seam allowance. And I'm going to connect the points. Now the next thing I'm going to do, now this point, I'm going to connect this point to this point, just like this. Now, after that, I'm going to find the midpoint of this line. I'll find the midpoint of this line. Now this line is 9 inches, which means the midpoint is 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches. So from this point, I'm going to go up by ½ inch. I'll go up by ½ inch. And I'll connect this point to this point and this point to this point. Now I'm connecting this point with the curved part of my ruler, just like this. And I'll connect this point to this point, just like this. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to find the midpoint of this point and this point. Remember that from this point, I went up by ½ inch. I went up by ½ inch from this point. So I'm going to find the midpoint of this point to this point, just like this. Now this is 4.5 inches. This is 4.5 inches. So the midpoint, this is the midpoint of this line. And I'm also going to find the midpoint of this line, this point and this point. So this is the midpoint of this line. This is the midpoint of this line. Now the next thing I'm going to do, from this point, I'm going to go up by 1/4. I'll go up by 1/4. While from this point, I'll come down by 1/4, and I'll connect the points. Now I'm connecting this point to this point and this point to this point. While I'll connect this point to this point and this point to this point, just like this, with the curved part of my ruler. I'll turn this ruler this way. So now this is it. So that's just it. So this is my sleeve. So now take note. This is the front. This is my front sleeve. Now I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut off this part. Now this is my back sleeve. While this part, I'm going to cut off this part. And this, when I cut off this part, this is my front sleeve. Now this is it. So I'm going to cut it. Now take note, sorry, take note, my paper is folded into two. Let's assume this is your fabric. You have to fold your fabric into two. So I'm cutting it. And this is the folded part. This is the folded part. So now I'm going to fold in this part. The hemming allowance, I'm going to fold it in. Just like this. Folding it in. And I'll cut it. Now the reason for this is, if you don't fold it in like this, when you cut it, your hemming allowance, you're going to have shortage from your hemming allowance. So just fold your fabric this way and cut. So this is my sleeve. You see? Okay, when I bring out this part, you see how this part, you see how this part went. But had even I didn't fold it and I cut from here, I'm going to have shortage. I'll run short of fabric. So this is my sleeve. You see, this is my sleeve. Now I'm going to open it this way. I'm going to open it this way and trim out. Now this is the front panel. I'm going to trim out this part. Now when I trim out this part is going to be the front panel, while this part is going to be the back. So let me trim this out. So this is my sleeve. So this is the front panel. This is the front. This is the part that is going to be at the front, while this is going to be at the back. So what you should do, if this is a fabric, just notch the front so that you won't mix it up. Notch this part so that you won't mix it up. I also have a tutorial on how to draft a shirt sleeve. In case you want to learn more, I'm going to leave the link of that video in the description below so that you can check it out later. So this is it. This is the front. This is the part that will be at the front, and this is the back. So I'm going to stop here for today. So that's just it with this tutorial. It's very easy. If you found this tutorial helpful, please click on the like button. Share this video with your friends. Share this video in your sewing groups. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so. Feel free to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Nizama Stitches. We've come to the end of this tutorial. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.